Hey everybody, welcome back to part one in a brand new series. In this video series, we're going to be focusing on building. So building houses, industrial estates, we're going to do elements of buildings. So, windows, doors, rain gutters, stairs, all that kind of cool stuff, right? So this first video is going to be about rain gutters and anything related to rain gutters. But please let me know in the comments what type of videos you want to see in these series, and we'll pick up on that and we'll do that, right? Thank you so much, and let's go. Okay guys, let's get started. So let's start with something simple. We'll do a 90-degree pipe angle, right? So what we're going to do here is we're going to go in and we're going to take a polygon torus, create polygon primitives. Let's go to torus, and there you go. We're going to hit E to rotate. We're going to hold down J and flip it on its side like this. And there you go. And then from here it is very, very easy to get a 90-degree angle, right? We're going to right click, we're going to go to face, we're going to drag select, and we're going to take out this section right here. And let's see, we'll take this section out and we'll take this section out. There you go. So now we have a chord of a circle, which is 90 degrees. And then from here, you can very easily go in, insert edge loop. So let's set it to manual, and we'll go in here and we'll put one in here. Let's do that, and then we'll put one in here, and let's do that. Q on the keyboard. Let's go in here, face, click, shift, double click, click, shift, double click, extrude. Let's do 0.02, right? And then when you have that, you can go in and hit 3, and then you got a pipe. Now, if that's not tight enough, you can go in here, you can go into bevel mode. So I'll right click and get an edge, take this guy and this guy and this guy and this guy, hit bevel, 0.01, enter. So now if you go in here and you hit 3, you have a pretty clear pipe section, right? Okay, now that's 90 degrees. Now let's say you want one at 45 degrees. Pretty simple, but nevertheless, just to be complete, we'll do that. We'll go to create, we'll go to polygon primitives, we'll do another torus, E to rotate, hold on J. All right, let's hit W, move it over, move it up. Okay, now we know that a chord is a chord, right? So if we right click and go to face, if we take this whole quarter, we're taking out 90 degrees. Let me clean that up. Bam and bam, there you go. Okay, so we wanted 45 degrees, right? So we're gonna go to 90 first as before, like so. And of course, half of 90 is 45, right? So let's go and take this like that. So that's 45. Now we're going to go in here again. We're going to go to insert edge loop, put one in there, put one in there, not there, put one in there, and there you go. Q on the keyboard, face, click, double click, click, double click, extrude, 0.02, let's do 0.01, there you go. Let's go in here and hit 3 to preview smooth, there you go. All right, so we already got a 90 degrees, we got a 45 degrees, right? Okay, what else? Let's say we want a T section. So we want a pipe with a pipe, yeah, that's in a T, yeah? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a polygon cylinder. Let's move that over. Let's hit E to rotate, hold on J, flip it down, like so. Hit W to raise that up. And then we're going to go in here, open up the attribute editor. We're going to set it to 8. like this. We're going to extend it a little bit. So go in here to hit R in object mode. Yeah, R, there you go. Now we want to have a pipe connected down here. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit Control D to duplicate, E to rotate, hold down J, and W, and no, we're not going to use Boolean. I would not do that. Yeah. Okay, and then let's start to work with this. We're gonna, let's just take these two and hide them for a second. There you go. We're gonna take this, we're gonna go to face, we're gonna hold down the tab key, get rid of those. Let's go in here, hold the tab key, get rid of those. Then we'll do the same with this guy. Okay, we'll move that down. And hold on the tab key in face mode. There you go. And just to be complete, why not do that here too? Alrighty. Now we need to have some edge loops up here. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this kind of as a method to find out what needs to go where. We're going to hit 4 for wireframe mode, so we can see that a bit better. Yeah. And we're going to go in here to insert edge loop on this guy, insert edge loop. Let's set it to multiple and 2. So we can now put in 2 right there. And then we're going to jump to this view, hit 4 for wireframe mode, hit R to pull them out and align them right there. Yeah. So now we have a much better idea of what we need to cut. Now we need to have edges there, but also here, here, and here. So we need 3 more, right? One needs to be in the middle. So let's do the 2 first. We'll put in the 2. Jump in here again. Hit R to move them over until they're perfectly aligned. And then insert edge loop one more time. This time we're going to do multiple and 1, which will put it smack in the middle. Okay, cool. So now that we have that, we'll hit 5. We can see what's what, right? And we're going to use a target well to do this. So we're going to go in here and we are going to, we're going to connect that up. So we're going to go to multi-cut tool, multi-cut. We're going to go from here to there, to there, to there, 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 there. Come on. Please play ball. We were doing so well. All right, hit enter. So now that we have that, we're going to hit Q on the keyboard. We can go in here, object mode, get rid of that whole thing, take this guy, and we now have a perfect drawing of what we need to extrude, right? So we're going to go to face, we're going to hold on the tab key, get rid of that, get rid of those, and get rid of those. That one and that one, yeah. And then from here, we're going to right click and go to edge, double click on that, Control E to extrude, W to push down, and we're going to do a very, very slight extrusion down, and then hit G to repeat, and then W, and then we're going to push it way down like this. Now we want that to be straight, obviously. So we're going to hit F to go in here, and what we're going to do is we're going to go to vertex, drag select, W, let's hold on X, snap it, snap it, snap it, snap it, and snap it, right? Not there yet, because now we're going to smooth this guy out, and we might need to add an edge loop, right? Hit 3, there you go. Not bad. Now, if you want this to be cleaner than that, what you can do is put in an edge loop in the middle here. So we're going to go to insert edge loop one more time. Let's set it to multiple and 1, and we'll put it smack in the middle right there. Yeah. Okay. Q on the keyboard, object mode, hit 3, and there is your pipe, right? So let's go to display and show all to get all our stuff back. So 90 degree, 45 degree. Let's make this guy a bit smaller. A T pipe. Let's get in here. That's about right. Yeah. Okay, we'll put that in there. Let's see what else. So, I mean, making that at an angle is not that different. We could do one. Why not? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we're going to go in here. We're going to take another cylinder. We'll hit W. We'll move it over. And we'll open up the attribute editor. We'll set it to 8. Like so. We'll jump to the top. After frame that, right click face, tab key, delete, and delete. There you have it. All right. Now we want to have this connected at an angle to another pipe, right? So we're gonna hit R, we're gonna pull that up. Then we're gonna hit Control D to duplicate, E to rotate, hold down J, like so. And we're basically in the same situation that we were before, with the exception that now we're gonna put this at a random angle, right? Let's say something like this. Alrighty, so let's get that guy into place here. Let's hit W, move that up. Let's scale it down a bit. Move it down. Ballpark same size so it doesn't look weird or anything. Yeah, there you go. So 90 degrees, 45 degrees, T-pipe, pipe at an angle, and obviously just a straight gutter, which isn't too complicated. Take that polygon cube, E to rotate, hold down J, flip it on its side, move it over. We're gonna open up the attribute editor. Let's set it to 8. There you have it. Let's go in here, after frame, right click face, drag select, delete, hit R, stretch it out to whatever you want, move it up. And then what you would want here is end pieces. So you would go in to insert edge loop. Let's set it to multiple and 2, put in 2 right here. R to scale out to the end, like so. And then you can choose to extrude that if you like. But what I would do is I would extrude the whole thing first. Let's do 0.01, just so we get rid of that black interior, yeah. And then go in here to face and click and shift, double click, and do the same at the other end. And then extrude that. And let's do 0.02, all right? So now if you go in here and you preview smooth this, you will see those lines, and if they're too faint, you can go in, hit 1 to go in, and you can go in to insert edge loop, manual, right? And then put one in right there, to get a kind of a tight line, and put one in right here. All right, Q on the keyboard, go in here, hit 3 to preview smooth. Looks much better, yeah. Okay, so yeah, rain gutter, 90 pipes, so forth, so on. What else? I think to wrap this up, what we'll do is a kind of one of those metal pipes where they got folded material in there. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. So what we'll do there is we will take a pipe. Yeah, what's the best way to demonstrate this? It's not too complicated, actually. We'll just take we'll take another torus, E to rotate, hold on J, flip it on its side. There you go. Hit W, move it over here, move it up. And that would be about right, maybe a bit bigger. Okay, let's get that in here. Let's get that over here. Let's do a section of 90 degrees, something like that. Yeah, so we'll go in here, we'll go to face, and we'll first, yeah, we'll take that off. And then we'll take that off. And basically, to get the idea of bent metal, what you do is you either take these entire edges here. So let's actually put in the other edges first, just so it looks the same. Yeah. Okay, so equal. So we're gonna put one in here. We're gonna put one in here. Q on the keyboard, right click on the face, click, double click, click, double click, extrude. 0.02, we're good. Right. Okay, so what we're talking about here is these edges. So we'll go in here, edge, 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 and edge. We're going to bevel those. And that's about right, I would say. And then we're going to go back in to face and select those. Not that. Come on. And we're going to extrude. So 0.01, for example. Yeah. So now if you go in here and you smooth this guy out, you kind of get that effect, right? Which is kind of neat. And I want this to be a little bit reinforced right there. So I'm going to go in here to this guy, that one, and come on, that and that. Why are you not playing ball? That one and that one. Thank you very much. And then that one and that one. And we're going to bevel that at 0.01. All right. So now with this guy smooth out, hit 3, you got that look, right? Okay, so we'll move that over here. Kind of give it the same dimensions pretty much. Yep, there you go. Let's see if there's anything really critical that I forgot or need to mention. I don't think so. I think this will help you to, yeah, get a lot of things done. Basically, you can cross any type of angle that you need to, especially with this system right there. And yeah, please let me know in the comments what type of videos you want in the house modeling series, right? Like I said, roofs, doors, windows, stairs, porches, anything and everything, right? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.